ooh wee, ooh wee. It's getting sticky. Hey, it's getting sticky. Oh, it's getting sticky, baby. Hey, it's getting sticky. Hey, oh, whoa, baby. My. I want to say my. Hey, I want to say my. Hey. Mm. It's a lot going on, baby. It's a lot going on. What is going on, y'all? Every time I look up, every time I look up, Bravo is catching a lawsuit. Every time I look up, every time I blink, Bravo is catching a lawsuit. What's up, look out for Lauren, baby? Let's talk about it, baby. Baby, I don't know, baby, listen. I got so much to say. I can't even open up this bottle. I just put lotion on. Damn. Now my hand's slippery. Hold up. Okay, there we go. Um, you know, you never win when you play dirty. You never win when you play dirty. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. What's up, Diva? What's up? Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Hey, where's the judge Rodney presiding, baby? Listen, I for real just walked into the house. I just came back from the nail salon. I had a whole get up that we was gonna get into, and I couldn't. I was running behind. Girl, I had went and got some fresh poster boards. We was gonna do a whole. You know how I like to do sometimes, but I didn't have enough time to do it. Um, Team Twirl Unite. We don't got a dog in this fight, but we gonna enjoy. But we gonna enjoy the show exactly. Demi in the city. Oh my God, Rodney, get the road, baby. Listen, listen. Bang Bang Brit is a scam, but Team Twirl all the way. Thank you, Kyle Laker 18. Team Twirl, we have been vindicated. Thank you, Miss Sauce. You know, for the girls who don't know what's going on, I'm going to just give y'all a little quick rundown. This is according to people.com. So, Brit Eady, hey, child, listen, I know Kenya's somewhere gagged at all these turn of events and Big Feet Mia all in Andy's DM like, hey, big head, I'm in ATL. Okay, Mia already, Mia working on her way for season 17, if it's a season 17. Brit Eady files $20 million lawsuit against Bravo alleging sexual harassment and defamation over explicit photo scandal. According to court documents obtained by People, Eady filed a $20 million lawsuit on Thursday, June the 5th, against Bravo, NBC, and production companies True Original and Eady Mall, Shine North America, alleging defamation, intentional infliction of emotional distress, false light and sexual harassment, and hostile work environment. Oh my God. Girl, when I tell you, girl. Oh, wait. The suit stems from an incident that occurred in episode 5 of RHOA's currently airing 16th season, which was filmed last June, in which former castmate Kenya Moore displayed a poster board of explicit images of a woman she suggested was Eady performing oral sex during her hair spa opening party. Girl. You know what the gag is? This is the gag. Hey, do we do we have any paperwork yet? Because how you suing if it wasn't you? Who harassed you with threats of whips and guns? Who threatened you, Harpo? Thank you, Angie B. You know what the gag is? You know what the gag is? Kenya, girl, mother. Shout out to Kenya Summer Moore. Kenya tried to tell y'all, who is this? Kenya tried to give y'all the heads up. I went and did a little digging, and I can tell you who she is. Kenya tried to tell y'all that she was an insurance fraud HO. Now, I'm not calling Bang Bang a HO. I'm just telling you that's what Kenya said. Okay? Miss Eady, you went through that much turmoil and didn't confirm if the images were you. Case dismissed. I know that's right, Erica De Niro TV. Girl. Kenya tried to tell y'all. Kenya tried to tell y'all, who is this? Who is this? Who is this y'all done hired down to the Bravo? You know what the gag is, y'all? You know what the gag is? The gag is this. You never win when you play dirty. Truly Original, NBC, Universal, Andy Cohen, and whoever else holds the power, y'all really got rid of Kenya and decided to keep Bang Bang Eady. Andy Cohen got his ass down to Watch What Happens Live and said that an investigation happened. And Bang Bang did not have any whips and pistols on her. He said that on TV. Just for Bang Bang Eady to sit in your face while you said what you said, and she turned around and sued y'all. Hey! Hey! Shout out to Bang Bang. Budgets and bullets. Eady needs money to pay for the Starvation Classic, baby. Just for her to turn around and sue y'all. And you said on TV that y'all did an investigation. So Bang Bang ain't had nothing on her. She didn't have no whips and pistols. And y'all didn't see nothing was wrong with what she said or did because she still continued to be an employee. So she wasn't in the wrong. Kenya was in the wrong based off of what happened, right? Bang Bang wasn't in the wrong because Bang Bang didn't lose her job. Bang Bang continued to film the show. Y'all got rid of Kenya, which means that y'all thought that what Kenya did was wrong. Bang Bang ain't did nothing wrong. Because y'all did an investigation and saw and realized that one, she ain't have no pistols and whips on her. Just for that lady to turn around and sue y'all for a hostile work environment. Hey, baby! I can't make this shit up. I cannot make this up. Andy set her ass down there on Bravo TV, Watch What Happens Live, and said out of his own mouth that they conducted an investigation and Bang Bang ain't had nothing on her, and she continued to film. She filmed the whole season, and y'all got rid of Kenya, and Bang Bang turned around and sued y'all. Hey! Woo! Mm. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, mm. Mm, 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 mm. Baby, when I tell you that lady went the entire season lying, saying that she lost her license, girl, then backpedaled and said that she was under investigation, okay? Baby sat down and had scenes with her mama, sat down and had scenes with her husband. And then turned around and said, girl, that wasn't even me. Baby. She turned around and said, that wasn't even me. I just found out. This whole time, since June of last year, since June of 2024, almost a year later, I just recently found out that that wasn't me. Because when I asked them to see the tape in the article that people wrote, Bang Bang is saying that they wouldn't let her see the tape. The Alphabet Squad RS will take care of bullets and brunches. Love your cousin. Thank you, Felicia D. Bang Bang said that she asked to see the tape and they denied her request. So Bang Bang is saying that I shot this scene. This scene was shot in June of 2024. And I recently just found out, oh, that's not even me. And then I'm going to turn around and sue y'all. Baby. What is she suing them for again? Let me go back to the article. She is suing them alleging defamation, intentional infliction of emotional distress, false light, and sexual harassment in a hostile work environment. Baby. Y'all got rid of Kenya because y'all wanted to try and humble Kenya. And y'all decided to keep Bang Bang just for Bang Bang to turn around and gag everybody. And said Kenya ain't, basically she said Kenya ain't even did nothing. she basically said Kenya ain't even did nothing. That wasn't even me, girl. That wasn't even me. That wasn't me. That wasn't me. I don't know who Kenya had on that picture, but that wasn't me. But I'm gonna sue y'all because y'all have embarrassed me. And y'all had everybody thinking that that picture that Kenya put up was me, girl, gobbling. Y'all let the narrative run that that was me in that picture, and everybody knew that that wasn't me in that picture. Now, for real though, this is what I'm trying to figure out. All bullshit aside, I'm trying to figure out how is that not her in the picture? Bravo is going to settle. They cannot deny Bang Bang's claims and defend firing Kenya simultaneously. Bravo snitched on themselves by firing Kenya. Thank you, Only Greatness 18. Thank you so much. The part that I'm trying to figure out is this. It was filmed, right? So if it was filmed, either that really was not her in that picture. Hello? Either that really was not her in the picture. I'm confusion. If this is not Brit, why is she suing Truly Original Bravo unless production was involved with helping Kenya and she took the fall? Thank you, in philosophy. She's basically saying that due to them, I don't watch any of these reality shows, but I tune into the reviews and lives because of your personality and content. Is A1. Love you, cousin Rodney. Thank you so much, Miss Benjamin. Thank you. I think what she's trying to say is that it was not her, and because she didn't see, because she wasn't there when Kenya pulled up the poster boards. She's saying that it wasn't her, and that Truly Original and Bravo let the story play out, that it was her. And due to them letting the story play out, she's saying that it was defamation, it was infliction of emotional distress, false light, and sexual harassment in a hostile work environment. Due to them, this is what she's saying, due to them letting the lie continue. Because she's saying that that wasn't me. So y'all got me out here basically saying, y'all got Kenya out here basically saying that I was on the poster board gobbling. And because of that, now all of this stuff came due to that. That's basically what she's saying. That's how I'm taking it. But the thing is this. They filmed the scene. Now this is where this is where we're gonna have to put our heads together, okay? They filmed the scene, right? The cameras were there. So when Kenya did this, who is this hoe? And the screen went black. Whomever is on that poster board is still on camera. We didn't see it, but the people in the room saw it, the cast and crew saw it, and the camera caught it. So either Bang Bang is telling the truth that it really wasn't her. Thank you, Cheyenne. Thank you so much. Either Bang Bang is telling the truth that it really wasn't her because they have it on camera. Does that make sense what I'm saying? How was it not her if Kenya was saying she got the pics of her online with a couple of clicks? Someone is lying. I'm not sure who. Thank you, Pretty Nerdy 92. And Candy Burris was down to the interview a couple of weeks ago saying that somebody pulled up a website of Bang Bang. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that the website that Candy allegedly saw was also the pictures of Bang Bang that Kenya showed everybody. I thought they showed them the scenes during the confessionals to get their take on it. Right. So that's the thing. I don't know who on that poster. I don't know. Listen, I don't know who, girl, who on the poster, girl, who is the hoe? Listen, who is the hoe on the poster boy, girl, goblin? Who is the hoe on the poster board? Because Bang Bang said it wasn't me. Girl, it wasn't me. She said it wasn't me in her shaggy voice. She said that ain't me. So who is it? I feel like this is a simple. In my head, I feel like this is a simple case. And the reason why, in my head, and I'm not a lawyer at all, clearly, okay. But if the event was filmed, y'all have it on film. Now, of course, y'all not gonna release it to the public, but if they have it on film, then when they go to court, they're gonna have to show. I'm assuming they will show the film, like, girl, no, this was actually her. I don't know. Production is definitely not beating them. Allegations of putting co-stars against each other. The Housewives franchise is in demise, right? Thank you. All this beautiful being footage of, okay, Britannica playing victim and admitting, God, can I see her past discretions? I don't trust it. Good luck in court. Not really. Okay, Felicia D. Harpo, who is this hoe? Exactly. So I don't know. I think I don't know. When I tell you, this is what I do believe, though. woke up for your take on this mess from Cape Town, South Africa. Love you, Rodney. Thank you so much. Man, when I tell you I gagged this morning, when I saw this shit, I don't know. This is what I do know. This is what I think. No, that's not what I know. This is what I think. How much gobbling can one be doing on film not to even question if it was you? Right. Thank you, M Philosophy. I believe that Brit, baby, low key is a scammer. I do. I don't know that to be true. I'm just telling y'all what I think. I think Brit low key is a scammer. And I think Brit knows exactly what she's doing. I'm not even mad at her because, girl, Bravo, this your fault. Bravo, this your fault. Bravo, this is your fault. This is your fault, Bravo. The best part of this is Bravo's wrongdoings are front and center. 2 incidents showcasing a lack of investigating, and that's the real gag. Thank you. Exactly. I'm so glad Ronnie was over the bang bang sympathy of trial after episode 5. All the emotional investment over fabricated drama. Thank you, Scarlett J. Love you. Get them lights up for cousin Rodney. Yes, thank you, Nita. Can y'all please like the video? We have 1,214 people in the room. Can y'all please like the video for me? Listen. I'm not even mad at Bang Bang. I'm not. I mean, it ain't a reason for me to be mad. Y'all let that girl into the fold, knowing damn well she didn't have no business on that show in the first place. I have been very loud about her not being on that show. And I want to, but before let me y'all remind me to go back to that point. I want to tug on Portia's wig again. Y'all wonder why I always say that Portia can be dangerous because of the shit that she does. Brit said it wasn't her. Now that's what she said. That's what Brit said. Portia brings her black ass down to the World Wide Web. And I think it was in the comment section. I think it was in the comment section when she said it. And said that a housewife gave Drew, no, I'm sorry, a current housewife gave Kenya the pictures of Bang Bang, and she was underaged in the pics. Just for her to come back. And mind you, Brit, Eady, and Portia were just hanging out a couple of months ago. Brit and Portia were just hanging out having drinks. They posted it online. They were just hanging out a couple of weeks, probably like a month and a half ago. Truly Original has been a liability for Bravo. Instead of a cast shakeup, they need a production shakeup. It's a shame. Hashtag bring back Kenya. She was just, her and Brit were just hanging out like a month and a half ago, I believe, somewhere around that. They were out having drinks. They posted it online. I think it was a picture and a story, I believe. Just for Bang Bang to turn around after you said that it was child pornography. Basically, that's what she said. Not basically, that's what she said. Because she said that Brit was a child, was underage in those pictures, which means that she would be considered a child, which means that the current housewife, who supposedly gave Kenya the picture, gave Kenya kitty porn. And then Kenya posted those children, which would be Brit, or a child, which will be Brit, because I don't know how old the other person was in the photo. And then Kenya blew those pictures up and then showed everybody. Because you do know that underage, you're showing children. That will be considered a child. You're saying that Kenya blew up some pictures of Brit, who was underage, and showed everybody, and then tried to bring in another housewife. And like I said, girl, not only is that a dangerous road to go down, but now you're also bringing in the production company because they saw the setup. They knew what was about to happen. So now you're basically saying that Kenya, a current housewife, and the production low-key engaged in showing the people at the Kenya Moore hair spa child porn. Could have damn near had Kenya in jail. Thank you, Scarlett J. Just for Brit Eady to come out after you just hung out with that girl. Girl, just for Brit Eady to come out after you just went and had cocktails with that girl and say, that wasn't even me in the picture. Right? You just went and had drinks with this girl. You just went and had drinks with this girl. And Brit probably knew right then what she was about to do. Be very clear. Brit probably knew right then and there when she went and had cocktails with you, she probably knew what she was about to do. Just for her to turn around and say, girl, that wasn't even me. Portia been lying and calling Drew a liar, continuously having people gang up on Drew for a storyline while matrixing her way through the season. I know that's right, Angie B. Why are you surprised? This is right from Portia playbook. Playbook. This is the first time. This the first time Portia has done this? Thank you, Resident Baby. I'm not surprised because I've been calling out Portia. I think a lot of y'all surprised, but I've been calling out Portia since season 1, and she wasn't even on the show season 1. That's how long I've been on her ass. Be very clear. Girl, I know Portia for her works. I've been calling her out, girl, since Real Housewives of Orange County. Okay. The comeback season show Portia will never change. Thank you, Ashley Talk C. Okay, girl, baby, Real Housewives of Atlanta wasn't even on TV, and I was already calling out Portia, and I wouldn't even, and I didn't even review Orange County. Okay, that's how long I've been on Portia ass. Do you hear me? Baby, okay, this is a mess. This is a mess, y'all. I don't know. I honestly, once in my apartment looks a hot ass mess. Well, this don't got nothing to do with nothing. When I tell you my apartment looks so trifling, I have clothes and shit everywhere. It's a mess. I'm trying to pack and stuff. This girl, my apartment always look like this, and I get pissed off because I gotta clean all this shit up. Anyways, but yeah, girl. So I just don't. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't know. When I tell y'all, do y'all think? Let me ask y'all a question. Let me ask y'all a question. What's up, Helen? What's up? Let me ask y'all a question. Can I ask a question? That is Candy Home Girl. Hello? That's Candy's Home Girl. Let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all think that it is bang bang in those pics. Do y'all think that the pictures that were shown at the spa, do y'all think that that was bang bang? Portia, Shamia, Phaedra, Brit, and Kelly too. They are all, to me, in the same boat. They are all the same person. I know that's right, Resney. Thank you. Girl, I see most, girl, 99% of the people say yes. I feel like it's her too. I feel like it's her too. The only thing is that gets me, the only thing that gets me is they have the scene on camera. They have the scene on film. They filmed the entire scene. So how can you sue? Like, how can you say it's not you? Because in my head, it would be, you could easily prove that it was. We don't know, but it was on film. And even though the viewers who were there, they don't know. See, at the time, they didn't know who Bang Bang Eady was, right? So they probably didn't know who the person in the picture was that Kenya showed. Does that make sense what I'm saying? Because she's a new girl on Housewife. So they don't know who she was. So when Kenya posted when she held the picture up, they were just like, who the fuck is that? They just saw somebody sucking dick. But the cast know at that point, they knew who Bang Bang was. The crew knew who she was. So at least the cast and why would Kelly leave? Kelly left. Because this is the same woman that says she's rich and proves she can't feed people at her party. I know that's right. Oh, broke ass. Okay. Thank you, Resney. Kelly left after the picture came up. Portia left. They were all pissed off. Cynthia, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, who, like, girl, like, at that point, they knew who Brit was. The people in the audience didn't know who Brit was. They just came basically to be on TV and film a scene for the Real Housewives of Atlanta. So they didn't know who Brit was. It probably was a couple of people in the room who was like, girl, is that the girl who just left? You see what I'm saying? Because Brit came and left. I don't know how long she was there, but she came and left. So it was probably one or two people in the room that was like, girl, is that the girl who just left? But for the most part, the people in the audience didn't know who Brit was. But the cast knew and the crew knew. And like we just said, girl, everybody left. Kelly left when the picture came up. Portia was pissed off. Cynthia told Kenya, girl, you better than this. Everybody who reported on this story who was there, all the bloggers who were there said that it was Bang Bang. All the bloggers that were there said it was Bang Bang. Kelly left and said it was. You see what I'm saying? Kenya then went to girl. Kenya then went to Tamron Hall. Girl. Kenya then went to Tamron Hall. Tamron Hall, bitch. Girl. Every like everybody's not everybody, but y'all get what I'm trying. The people, the cast, the crew, they saw the picture. They saw the picture, so they would know how she looks. That's why they got mad. Didn't nobody? I haven't heard not one person say, "Girl, that was an edited picture, but it wasn't her." Based off what everybody said, it was Bang Bang. It was her. Thank you, Mercedes. It was her. I think she saw the rest of the episodes before the reunion and didn't like her edit. I think the lawsuit is just an attempt to remove her from the rest of the season to avoid the backlash. Let me tell y'all something. Bang Bang Girl, I said it. I think that she is embarrassed. I do. I think that she is embarrassed. I think that because Truly Original had it out for Kenya, I have been saying this for weeks and I'm not changing my mind. They had it out for Kenya, and I think that Bang Bang thought that she had a friend in production. But girl, you were just used to get Kenya out of the door. And this whole season, Bang Bang has been looking crazy on camera. And I think she realized, oh shit, I look like a fool. I really do believe that. And so now I think that Bang Bang is pissed. I think she's pissed because, girl, I look crazy. Because she came out and said that she was hazed by Kenya. She came out and said that I never had pistols and whips. She said all that stuff just for production to come and put the show together and show that Kenya had did nothing to that girl and that you did say you had pistols and whips. Went to Watch What Happens Live and said you didn't. You see what I'm saying? Low key, I want Bang Bang to win because Bravo is shady as hell and has shady practices. This season was a flop and Bravo panicked. Girl, quiet as this. I'm gonna tell y'all, I low key want the bitch to win too. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. I low key want I low key want her scamming ass to win too. Thank you, Dimples on Demand. Brit just didn't remember that face she had. And on some real shit, how much has her face changed to the point, girl? That ain't listen. Ain't nobody down to the goddamn Kenya Moore hair spa doing the reactions that they had over some shit that was not her. Kenya was not Tootsie rolling around here, girl, on Tamron Hall, damn near crying, girl, taking accountability, apologizing just because of some shit that wasn't her. All Kenya that came down, made YouTube pages. Girl, my sister that came down, made YouTube pages. Baby, the bitch done went all the way over to Tamron Hall, apologized. She done put out statements. Girl, yeah. And Bang Bang said that's not me. Kenya literally apologized yesterday. And probably a few hours later, it came out that that Brit came out with that statement. It didn't come out today that she sued. But Kenya apologized again yesterday. And then Brit said, girl, that wasn't even me. I just saw it. This shit is it's so crazy. But like I said, I kind of want the help for the win. I really do. I really do. I kind of want Bang Bang to win. I do. Now, is she gonna win? I probably not, girl. Probably not. She might walk away with a little. They might like say, "Girl, give her 100,000, shut her ass up." Okay, but I kind of want her to win just because y'all let the scamming ass heifer on TV. Girl, y'all really had it out for Kenya more. Y'all really got it out for Kenya. Y'all really got it out for Kenya to the point where the girl who you picked over Kenya, you picked a woman. Production scammed everyone by using Kenya to heavily promote this season, and now being sued. They done accused Kenya of sexual assault against this woman, and it wasn't even her, baby. Thank you, Peace 96. Y'all really had Kenya. Y'all really pushed Kenya out the door, kept that lady, and that lady turned around and sued y'all. When the gag is, if you would have taken Kenya's grievances seriously the first go around, we wouldn't even be in this situation. Not we. No, because we ain't got shit to do with it. Y'all hoes wouldn't be in this situation. Kenya girl, we know you watching. Don't go back over there. Yes, Bang Bang should win. Bravo can turn around and sue Truly, then fire them. Truly hands are dirty, and Bravo is also liable because they never investigated like they claim. She might not get 20 million, but she'll get a Birkin. Okay, that's the thing. Y'all never that's the gag, really. Y'all never really investigated. If Bullatina win, I might have to stand, convert to a baguette. Okay, exposed production. Baby, if that bitch win, I'm gonna holler. She's trying to save face or make Kenya look crazy. That's the thing. Let me tell y'all something, and this is why Bravo done fucked up, and Andy, y'all done fucked up because y'all hoes be lying over there. If y'all really done a thorough investigation, then there will be no way for Bang Bang to come out and even say that wasn't her in those pictures. But because we know that y'all didn't do an investigation, that's why she can sit here and say the shit she's saying. Because y'all know y'all didn't do an investigation. And like I said, Andy got her ass down on TV and said that after the investigation, we saw that you didn't have no. I'm not budgeting. Girl, I just saw somebody put budget. I'm paraphrasing what he said. After the investigation, we saw that you didn't have no pistols and whips. Bravo legal department gonna have Bang Bang and her lawyer Phaedra running for the hills. Bravo ain't lost one yet. Okay. Remember, Kenya is a beauty queen. She knows how to work PR. She also knows what a good, easy check looks like. She will come back for that money. She definitely, if they want her back, Kenya not gonna miss out on that check. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know how if Portia comes. That's the only thing I would be like. I don't know how you still working with Portia, because that girl. I want her to win too. Brit could be a one-season housewife that skipped the reunion and walked away with $20 million. That would be a legendary gag, baby. It really would. It really would be. Thank you to Hondio7. It really would be. If Brit wins, Kenya needs to file her lawsuit next, baby. Thank you, Mercedes. It's crazy. All they had to do was just fight. Kenya should sue them for wrongful termination. Thank you, Resney. All they had to do was just get rid of Bang Bang. Really and truly, when you really think how easy they had it, truly original. Bravo. They were 4 weeks into taping, I believe. Was it 3 or 4 weeks into taping? No more than 5. They really could have just fired Brit and nobody would have ever even thought anything about it. We didn't even know the girl. They really could have reduced her scenes as much as possible and then just went on by their business. But y'all decided to keep her and let Kenya go. When y'all should have just let her go from the get-go. Nobody, it's not like Brit Eady was a celebrity. I'm so glad I caught my first live. Fired the whole production team. Thank you, lady. Thank you, Lady D. Hannah. Why didn't Bravo allow Brit to see the pic until recently? She says she asked to see it before. They wouldn't show it to her. That's suspicious. She did say that. That's what people said. I think the diva is onto something. Maybe with Phaedra doing well on Traders, they're mixing genres, mystery reality. Okay, it is what it is. It's not like Brit was a celebrity and we knew who she was. You see what I'm saying? Like Eva, for example. Most of us knew who Eva was. So if Eva was filming the show and then we heard Eva filming and then out the blue she stopped, people would be like, girl, what happened to Eva? But Brit, who nobody knew, if they had fired her and just let her go and kind of had her floating in the background on certain scenes or scenes they probably couldn't get rid of her, nobody would still care because we don't even know this lady. Does that make sense what I'm saying? And y'all were so early into the season that let me tell you something. If y'all brought Phaedra, in at the end of the season, then y'all had enough time to get rid of Bang Bang and bring another girl in at the beginning of the season. Girl, y'all were only, 4 or 5 weeks? Like, you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? If y'all brought Phaedra back, y'all damn sure y'all could have just got rid of Bang Bang and went on by y'all business. If y'all can get rid of Kenya, girl, if y'all can have Kenya Moore, who's been on the show since season 5, I believe, and then she left and then came back, right? But if y'all can get rid of Kenya Moore, and we're damn near halfway in the middle of the season, because it's 5 episodes. I'm exaggerating a little bit. We on the 5th episode, and y'all are okay getting rid of Kenya and moving on, then y'all could have gotten rid of Bang Bang and just moved on. But it doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't even matter, girl. Because what happened is what happened. You never win when you play dirty with my Nene finger, okay? Thank you, Shot Girl's perspective. Bravo will settle a couple of mil. They have too many lawsuits right now to risk what their positions in trial would reveal about production's role. Just Jonda. Baby, it's a mess. If she wins, she'll be able to pay to fix her teeth and check her nose for those nasal passages. I'm just saying. Girl. That's the first thing I want her to do, girl. Girl, I need you to go to Terry. When I say I want her to go to Terry so bad, I need her to go to Terry. I need her to go to Terry. I know Terry be watching Atlanta and be like, girl, you need to come up here because that's not, somebody fucked you up. Somebody fucked you up. She needs to go to Terry, baby. Baby. But yeah, it is what it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. It's a mess. When I tell y'all, I'll say this much. Oh my God, thank you. Thank you, Tanisha. They were being cheap and ended up paying in the back end. I knew she would be trouble. Okay, thank you. How does NBC win this? I mean, they can stall in court. Can they prove she did know it was her picture? Either way, it still looks terrible that they filmed it and decided to show the scene. And that's the gag, right? Either two things are going to happen. Either they are going to keep this, what is it called? Is it called keeping a litigation when they continue to just keep going and keep going and keep going? Like they're doing with Leah. You see how they're doing Whitefish over there. What's her name? Leah from New York? Bitch, Leah been calling this same lawsuit mediation. Okay, that's called mediation. Mediation, that's what it's called? Okay, mediation. Girl, they still keeping the mediation. Leah from Real Housewives of New York been caught up in this. Girl, that lawsuit still ain't settled. Girl, Leah has been suing Bravo for years. Years. And ain't shit happened. Caroline done sued Bravo. Brandy, she done sued. Like, I'm not saying that Bang Bang ain't gonna win. I hope she does. But I also have to take into account that Bravo money is long and strong. Bravo money is long and strong. And they just don't have lawyers. They have a whole legal department. So I don't know if it's going to work out in Bang Bang's, favor. Oh, Leah from Real Housewives of New York. Sorry, y'all. It's a girl. Not a girl. I always say girl. It's a woman from the Real Housewives of New York. Let's hope Pistol Girl can pay her lawyers. Okay, I'm still mad that we'll never get to watch Ultimate Girls Trip. Thank you, Miss Gonzalez. It's a woman from Real Housewives of New York. She's suing, I think, Bravo, NBC Universal. And she's been caught in this lawsuit for years now. I think it came out after the Ultimate Girls Trip with with Candace, Portia, Giselle, that one. I keep blaming Truly Original. The blame is on Bravo. / Andy didn't want Kenya. This was their opportunity to get rid of her. Bravo placed a bad bet. Thank you, Resney. Oh, excuse me. Oh, sorry, y'all. Bang Bang gonna be in the room with Bravo lawyers. Like, let's just settle this for $10K so she can go pay her outstanding bill at the golf club. Okay. Look forward to Bravo production changing their tune. I bet everyone is gonna recall hearing that pow pow threat now. Okay. Now y'all heard it. Now she threatened Kenya. No, she didn't. Remember, y'all said she didn't. It wasn't a problem. She ain't had no pistols and whips. She ain't threatened nobody. That's why she still got to work. Yeah, I just don't know. I don't know what's going to happen with Brandy and this lawsuit. I really don't, because, like I said, I low key want the Heifer to win. I do. I want the Heifer to win, but girl, this ain't just some rinky dink. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, you're going up against a whole machine, basically. You're going up against a machine. A machine with long, strong money. And I know your money ain't nowhere near as long as Bravo's. And I know the lawyers that you have. Girl, you're gonna have to pay your bill. Listen, the only bitch, to be very clear, the only bitch who probably can do a little shang-a-lang-a-lang and threaten a motherfucker or two is Miss Big Cat Hilton. Be very clear. She about the only one. Big Cat about the only one who I believe has hello. Because y'all are gonna, I'm gonna always forever scream from the mountaintop that the fact that footage never came out of Big Cat had her fucking lawyers on the phone and said, "I wish you would show that shit if you want to." We see every other footage. We see all the footages, girl, from the shit that the girls don't want us to see. But all of a sudden, Kathy down in Aspen acting a goddamn fool, calling the girls faggots and shit. Kathy acted a fool. Like, baby, Kathy acted a fool. Hold up, Bravo would have been better off giving Bang Bang the boot after the pow pow comment because we all were not feeling her at that point. Kenya staying wasn't going to cost $20 million. Love you, Rodney. Right. Y'all trying to cut corners and shit, acting like no shade to Candy. You're being cheap. That's what your ass get. You're being cheap, wanting to get rid of Kenya because she probably was making the most. And you get what you pay for, like my grandmama used to say. You get what you pay for. Trying to cut corners, now your ass could possibly be coming off $20 million. Kenya and Brit were liabilities. Kenya insisted it was Brit, an escort and insurance fraud hoe, but Bravo failed to protect Kenya when she was threatened. This is how you create chaos at the workplace. Thank you. They haven't gotten over Kenya going on Carlos King. Quiet as is kept. Just saying. That's what I believe too. The gag is needing Kenya to strengthen their case. Thank you, Angie. Yeah, Kathy wasn't playing that shit. We have seen footage get released of everybody. We done heard Portia say one of you bitches gonna eat my pussy tonight. Okay? We done heard Monique, girl, talking to Candace when they thought the cameras went down. We who else? Who else? Who else? We got some examples. We got some examples. Them the only two that just popped in my head. We heard we had Cynthia when they said she said something about when she remember she was whispering to Mike. We had Wendy when she said she know the heifer is lying about breast cancer. They catch the girls and they still play it. They catch the girls saying shit and they still play it. This is the first time where you're not gonna get me to believe that it wasn't no cameras in that van. Nobody caught that shit in the house. Girl, please. Girl, please. Girl, please. Y'all have cameras everywhere else. In the vans, in the houses, outside of the house. And now all of a sudden, all this shit doesn't happen with Kathy. And girl, don't nobody see nothing. Because Kathy got, because that same night, Kathy got on the phone with her lawyers and said, bitch, y'all make sure this footage don't come out. That's what Big Cat said. And we ain't seen that footage. We ain't seen that footage. Okay? Don't forget Heather Dubrow got a cute coin too. Thank you. Look out for Lauren. Kathy said we'll sue them and they bring her back. Okay, thank you, Resney. And I remember Kathy saying that if Lisa Rinna come back, she not coming back. Girl, Lisa Rinna didn't come back and Kathy still didn't come back, but the bitch popped up at the goddamn reunion. Do y'all remember that shit? I said, oh baby, Kathy running shit over there quiet as it's kept. Kathy, I remember Kathy doing an interview with TMZ out on the sidewalk and told TMZ that if Lisa Rinna comes back, that she not coming back. Lisa didn't come back and Kathy still didn't come back. And then she popped up at the motherfucking reunion. I said, what type of shit is this? I said, girl, a white woman, baby, to be a white woman with some power, baby. I said, girl, what the fuck? Girl. And then girl, Sutton started shaking his shit. Girl, because she got scared. I said, oh, bitch, Kathy really running shit. I said, oh, bitch, Kathy really running shit. Kathy said, if Lisa come back, I'm not coming back. And Kathy still didn't come back that season. And then popped her ass at the motherfucking reunion. And then had Sutton having a goddamn seizure on the couch. Girl, she said, whoa. bitch, Kathy walks out, bitch. Bitch, Big Kathy walk out and girl, Sutton got the, whoa. And it was like, are you okay? Whoa. Are you okay? Whoa, what's going on? Whoa. Baby, Kathy left that mother, and baby Sutton left that goddamn reunion. I said, bitch. Girl, Kathy got the girls. Girl, they're passing out, girl. Exactly, Roddy. Just like they made sure not to air the Brandy Caroline situation. Right. The Brandy Caroline situation, but definitely wanted to expose Kenya and Brit. Exactly. And that's a good example. Bravo did not even have to air this. Let me tell y'all something. I don't know if y'all know this. They shot an entire series for Ultimate Girls Trip with Caroline, Brandy. I think it was Eva. I think Phaedra even came. I forgot all the girls. I think it was Camille. They didn't even air Ultimate Girls Trip. They didn't even air it at all. Not they aired it and took out the scene. They didn't even air it. They didn't even air it. None of it. That shit is still sitting on the goddamn chopping, the editing room floor. When I tell you, they literally shot an entire Ultimate Girls Trip, which is usually what, like 6 episodes, 7 episodes? How long? It's like 7 episodes, right? I can't remember. They didn't even show any of it. So if they really didn't want to show what happened at, I'm not saying, baby, like the entire season was shelved. Like the entire season. It's not like they showed episode 1, 2, 3, and then when they got to episode 4, they just didn't show that part. Baby, they didn't show not one. They didn't show episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all 6. All 7. Caroline from the Real Housewives of New Jersey, accused Brandy of sexual assault. So if I'm not saying, listen, Kenya did what she did. She showed whatever she showed. But what I'm saying is if Bravo really didn't want to show it, they didn't have to show it. Because if y'all can shelve an entire season, baby, y'all basically just paid these girls to go down there and just work for free. The production team, you see what I'm saying? Y'all had all this money put into this Ultimate Girls Trip and got nothing back. Like nothing, no return. Sorry, hold up. Sutton was dancing like Portia. She sure was. Bravo had a B without a Costco membership. Sue them. Thank you, Andrew. Let's not forget Heather's black eye. Thank you, Dimples on Demand. So all I'm saying is, like, if they didn't want to show Kenya in the whole mess, they wouldn't have. I'm so happy you just brought that up because I really forgot all about that. They shelved that whole season. They could have did the same thing with Atlanta. They didn't have to show it. They chose to show it. And now y'all getting sued. Girl, that shit is crazy. That shit is insane. Thank you, Here Root, and thank you, Brussels No Sprouts. Thank y'all so much. It's crazy. But it is what it is, y'all. Thank you, Zequan. Jesse Wu and King of Reed said their sources are saying Nene is in the works to return season 17. What do you think about Nene's potential return? I would be here for it. 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 I would. Hopefully, Nene, hopefully she brings something. But I would be here for Nene coming back. I really would. Bravo needs to countersue for wasting our time. I know that's right. I don't see it for BBQ. However, I hope she runs truly original Bravo pockets. I'm hoping Kenya follows suits. Rodney, I've been to Portia Rehab this year. You're so stupid. You're so stupid. I know. Ooh, Rodney, I've been to Portia Rehab this year. I'm healed and can see now. It took a lot to admit this to the family. It's a lot of us out here. I'll die on the sword for the rest. Hey, bitch. Hey, you so stupid. Oh, girl. So, thank you, Andrew B. Baby. Hey. We have 1,500. I can't see. Hold up. Okay. I feel like I need to stop putting my contacts in right before I go live. I feel like my we have 1,573 people in the room. Can I go ahead and get y'all to please like the video? It helps me out a lot. Thank you so much. But yeah, I'm not mad at it. You know, I can see Harpo who this hoe, baby. Thank you, Vintage Chronicles TV. Thank you so much. I would be here for Nene returning. I would. I would. It's like that. Like I don't know what I really wish I could be down to Bravo. I just wish I could be a fly on the wall when these conversations are being had. Like I really want to know what happened with like Truly Original and Bravo and how do these people act? Like I just wish I could just have a glimpse. Girl. Because y'all really all fucking up the show. And like I said, it's not us. Like as much as people want to blame it on the fans, girl, we ain't suing Bravo for 20 million. The girl, Brit Eady, is suing Bravo for 20 million. That ain't got shit to do with the fans. Nothing. Okay? Because again, if you listen, if Bravo really listened to the fans, girl, she never would have been on the show in the first place. They wanted a reason to get rid of Kenya. If it wasn't that incident, it would be something else. That's why I'll say it stems from the Carlos King interview. I believe it stems from the Carlos King interview too. I think they really got pissed off about that, especially production, because Kenya really was on production ass, low key. You know, Kenya not gonna really like. Oh, excuse me. Kenya's really not gonna like go after NBC Universal Bravo, but she will tug on productions wig. She will do that. I do think it's, you know what I thought was weird though? I did think let it go. But yeah, it is what it is. They're gonna have to bite the bullet if they come back next season, which I feel like they are, honestly. And they're gonna have to just bring back Nene. Do I think that Nene is gonna make the show get to 1 million? No. But do I think that it'll go up some? Like, girl, y'all gonna have to bring some of the people back. Keep some. I feel like they need to keep Angela, Kelly, Shamia, and Drew. They really could get rid of Portia. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not saying that just to say it, but they can get rid of Portia if we're gonna be honest. Bravo is sabotaging all of the black shows. Phaedra is the unofficial Undertaker. Baby, they really are. They really are. They really are. Brit threatened fired Kenya. Brit threatened Kenya. Well, hold up. Brit threatened, fired, Kenya did investigation. Brit says it wasn't me and then sues. Make it make sense. I'm confusion over here. Babe, we all confused. Babe, we all confused. Brit knew what she was doing. But yeah, I just feel like they should bring back Shamia, Drew, Kelly. Wait, who is it? Who is it? Angela. Is it a coincidence? Thank you, bitch. Okay. Is it a coincidence? If they come back next season, they need to bring back Angela, Kelly, Shamia, maybe Drew, and they're gonna have to bring back some. They're gonna have to bring back some old heads. They really do. But girl, fuck that. Why, girl, you know what? Fuck the cast. If they come back next season, well, y'all need to start at girl. Fuck the cast. Y'all need to start at the goddamn production company. Hello, hello. What y'all need to do? What y'all need to do? We're not even gonna talk about the cast, girl. That's what we starting at, girl. That's what we starting at. We starting with the production company. That's what y'all need to be getting rid of. Once y'all get the production under control, then we can talk about the cast. Other than that, girl, we're not talking about the cast. Okay. Please hold up and please hold up that who is this hoe sign, baby? Who is this hoe? Girl, that's what Kenya said. Who is this hoe? Girl, we trying to figure out who the hoe was in the picture. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not calling Brit no hoe. I'm just telling y'all what Kenya called her. Kenya said, "Who is this hoe?" Girl, who is this hoe? That's what she said. That's what she said. And then Brit came out and said, "Well, I'm not the hoe." Kenya said, "Who is this hoe?" And then Brit came back today and said, "Well, I'm not the hoe." Girl, I don't know who the hoe is, but I'm not the hoe. Baby, girl. Miss Thing came out and said, "Baby, that was not me in those pictures." Baby, bravo, girl. Y'all created a hostile work environment, girl. Y'all have embarrassed me, girl. Y'all knew it wasn't me, and y'all let this narrative continue. But when I say baby, girl, when I tell you, baby, that baby, shout out to Brit Eady, baby. We don't know, okay? We don't know that hoe no more, okay? Thank you, Vintage Chronicles TV. Baby, shout out to Brit Eady, baby. Shout out to Brit Eady. I tell you, Miss Mamas is pulling a fast one. Mama is, girl, Real Housewives of Orange County was tanking a couple of seasons ago. They brought back the old girls and now they're back in business. RHOA needs to do the same. You know what? You know what? I really don't pay attention to Orange County, but I do remember Tamara getting let go, and then they bit the bullet and brought Tamara back. I do remember her getting let go and then bringing her ass back. Better than that, she came back after a year. Thank you, Resney. A bang for Kenya and a lock for the other ladies. Baby. Thank you, Candy Cane. And Gretchen, and I saw Gretchen coming back. Like, that's the thing. Like, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. A part of me feels like at some point the girls gotta go, right? Because it's like, girl, we done seen your life. Girl, it's nothing else you can show us. But I do believe that you do have to keep a couple of, like, I don't know if you gotta like rotate the girls, but I don't think people as people swear up and down they really want new girls. I don't think the girls be want new girls. I think they probably want a few new faces, but I do think the majority of people like to see the old faces on these shows. I do. So I think I feel like it's best to like keep at least a few of the girls around. Probably rotate them. I don't know. But I think that when they do start to kind of like want to shake shit up all the way, it just, I don't know if it works out for the best. Even though I do also agree that girl, at some point, girl, the girls gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Like at some point, it's like kind of like, girl, what else? Like Candy. As much as I don't have no issue with Candy, but at some point, it's like Candy gonna have to leave. We've literally seen everything Candy like we've seen Candy girl be engaged, the fiance dying. Well, we didn't see the fiance die, right? And then we've seen Candy get married and her mother-in-law unfortunately passed away. And we've like seen so it's like at some point, it's like, girl, your story is a wrap. It's like you showed your story. Brit likely signed an arbitration agreement. It will never go to trial. They will strap Brit with an insurmountable amount of legal fees installed. Thank you, Miss Cargill. I hope they sneak Kenya on a reunion. Oh, girl, I don't think Kenya going to the reunion. I hope they sneak Kenya. I feel like I'm getting old, y'all. I hope they sneak Kenya on the reunion since they were filming. And when both Botulism announced she was suing. I don't think Kenya not gonna be at the reunion. But yeah, I don't know, y'all. I just feel like I don't know. I just feel like the girls. I feel like like we literally saw Riley. No lie, we saw Riley exactly. We saw Riley as a little girl. Now Riley is a grown woman on her own show. So it's like at some point the story is done. You know what I'm saying? At some point the story is done, and at some point we're gonna have to bring some new girls in. We've seen your daughter girl as a little girl. Now she's a grown ass woman who done graduated college. Girl, now she drinking. She got her own set of friends. Like we've seen your story. But then on the flip side, I also understand too that people to like people like people like to see old faces, if that makes sense. Yeah, people like to see old faces. Hmm. So I'm always torn. I am always torn. Familiar faces, not old. Okay, familiar faces, not old faces. Okay, yeah, it's like nostalgia. Hmm. But yeah, anyways, it is what it is. I guess we'll see how this plays out, and I guess we'll see how this plays out because I don't know. Could I see them probably giving Bang Bang a little something? Maybe so, but again, I don't know. I guess I do. I have said bring it. I have said bring Nene back. Yes, I have. Baby, I used to say bring Phaedra back, and I don't even like Phaedra. Okay. I used to say bring Phaedra back. Hello, baby. I don't know what y'all talking. I don't know what y'all talking about, baby. But yeah, no. But see, I want. Let me be clear. I wanted Phaedra back. I wanted Phaedra back when the shit was popping with Candy. That's when I felt like, even though I don't like Phaedra, I thought it would have been that would have been, even though Candy said if she come back, I'm gone. Be very Even though Candy did say if she come back, I'm gone. Okay. But I wanted Phaedra back because I did want to see the aftermath. I did. I did. And I think it would have made good TV. I think that would have been a good that would have been that site. It would have been good for TV. Who's excited to see Nene Kenya back because they have to now? Phaedra can stay and Nene and Kenya can drag freaking Frack up and down the road. Thank you, Resney. I don't want to see Kenya and Portia get into it, honestly. I really don't. I don't even want to see Kenya and Phaedra get into it. Excuse me. But yeah. Bravo is never going to. Bravo Bravo is going to continue to flop unless they can start to put what's best for the show above everything. Like the shows should be what matters the most. And I don't think that they put what's best for the shows at the top of the list. I think their egos and the power that some of them hold come before what's best for the show. And I think if as long as they continue to do that, did you um did you see Apollo got a grown child? Baby, I saw talking about he said he didn't know. I said, girl, the producers make it personal and not business, and that's the thing. They make it personal. Yeah, Apollo got a grown ass son, y'all. A grown ass son. He said he didn't know until I think he found out he was in prison. I don't know, child. I didn't really pay attention to it. Hey Rodney, thanks for making us laugh. They really stepped into it with this one. Thank you, Dr. Payne. Thank you, Dr. Payne Nestor. And that's the thing, like you would think, girl, it's no shade. You would think that they would want the show to succeed because that's also their check. Does it make like at some point you would want the show to succeed so the show can continue so you can continue to work and you can continue to get paid. Like that's the thing, like it just don't. But it's like y'all are not doing what's best for the shows. Y'all are trying to sabotage these shows, and eventually everybody's gonna be without a job. I mean, I guess you can go find another one. They do though, because bring their lives to the front. Who are these lying a-holes? Thank you, Resney. Um, I don't get it. I really don't. I honestly don't get it. Because even though production, I mean, if you're in production, you can go try to find somewhere else to work, I guess, right? Somebody's always trying to produce something. So you can go find another gig. But it's like, I don't know. That's why I don't get it. I don't get it. It's weird. Mm. Like I said, because baby, the gag is like the gag is especially the girls. Girl, the majority of y'all, that's y'all bread and butter. So y'all would want the show to succeed too. All y'all ain't set up like no Lisa Vanderpump and no Candy Burris. Be very clear. Okay? For a lot of the girls that say bread and butter. So you would think they would want the show to succeed too. I don't know. Like the girls who need it the most, you like. I don't know. I just feel like I don't know, girl. It don't even matter because, like I said, girl, I don't. Girl, I'm gonna be all right. It ain't my job. Okay, baby, it ain't my job. Baby, I don't look sad. No, I don't. Baby, I don't care. If they take RHOA off, girl, it's no shade. And I'm gonna go ahead. I said this before, girl. I'm gonna be okay. My channel, this seems like truly blueprint, some sex scandal, every franchise they work on, RHOP, RHOM, marriage and medicine, RHOA. Ain't that crazy? Ain't it crazy? It really is. Did you hear how Kim Z's daughter said that Kim and Carr took her money? I saw the clips floating around on the internet, but I didn't really listen to her. I saw like the headlines, but I didn't listen to her. I didn't listen to her talk about it. I just saw the headlines. Okay. I feel sorry for the people. It's no shade. What I'm about to say, I'm really not trying to be shady. I feel sorry for the people whose channels and blogs are um, driven by housewife content. Um, like that's what they post. It's nothing but it's only about housewives. So in that for them, it probably would hurt them when some of these franchises started to kind of get yanked. Before before a boy like me, one thing, and this is just for me. Girl, I don't know why I'm girl, this ain't got to do with nothing, girl. But this is just for me. When I set my channel up, I was like, I need to make sure that I'm just not focused on one thing because I need to be able, if some shit happened, I need to be able to swing the other direction. So even if they took Atlanta off, girl, I still got Potomac, I still got Hot Topics. Celebrity gossip ain't going nowhere ever anytime soon. You see what I'm saying? Even if they took all the housewives off, I still have Hot Topics. So I would be okay. Hello? Like, and the gag, and the truth is, Potomac probably not going nowhere no time soon. Even if Atlanta goes away, Potomac not going nowhere no time soon. Marriage and Medicine, if they went away, they might have I feel like Marriage and Medicine still probably has a few years left. Potomac still has a few years left. Beverly Hills ain't going nowhere time. Ain't going nowhere time. You need to be able to pivot, okay? Okay, baby, you got to be able to pivot because you just never know. You really just never know. I still got Love and Marriage Huntsville. Like I was saying, like you have to be able to pivot. And so one of my whole things was like, girl, don't just be focused on like hot topics or just be focused on like reality TV shows. Like, girl, you're gonna have to kind of like, you know, so just in case of some shit don't start to work out, then you can go this way. You can go this way. You can go this way. So yeah, like I said, the girls who need to worry are the Atlanta girls and the producers. And no, like I said, I'm not trying to be funny, but the girls who probably their content is just Bravo driven. Like those are the girls who probably would be like pissed off and upset and concerned. Because if all you just really cover is housewives or Bravo shows and they start to yank these shows, then girl, you're gonna have to try to start getting into hot topics, which is gonna be like a whole nother, you know what I'm saying? Wait, girl, why does this kept? Baby, you should have been doing both at the same time. Okay. Okay. 'Cause, bitch, the way they put these hoes on pause. Okay, bitch. All I'm saying, the way they put these hoes on pause, baby, you just never know. Girl, I'm just saying, the way they put these shows on pause, you just never know. So, like I always say, bitch, I'm gonna be all right. Girl. They put Family Karma on pause. They put OLG on pause. Girl, they put Real Housewives of New York on pause. They put Real Housewives of New Jersey on pause. Girl, they had Atlanta on pause for about 2 years. It's probably about to go back on pause again after this season. So I'm just saying, girl, you got to really be, girl. You got to really just be like, girl, you got to try to cover everything, baby. Okay. They had Miami on pause for how long? How long did they have Miami on pause? Miami just came back a few years ago. They had Miami on pause forever. That would be my advice to people. That would be my advice to the people. Girl, make sure you diversify for real. Diversify your channel. Make sure you can tap on some of everything. You got to have range, baby girl. You really have to. That will be listen, let me just be very clear. I'm not one to give no advice to nobody, girl. I'm rocking over here with my little subscribers. We do what it do, and I mind my business. So I ain't the one to give nobody no suggestions, But I will, even though you didn't ask, I would say that, girl, if you are starting a channel, girl, you need to diversify, and you need to be able to tap on some of everything. Girl, the times I need to tap on politics, we'll tap on politics. The times we might have to tap on to the Diddy stories, we tap onto the Diddy stories. The times we gotta tap, you know what I'm saying? Like, girl, you gonna have to be able to tap. Come on, tap. I'm gonna need you to do a Starbucks run video from the car, okay? Shout out to the old Starbucks run. How sad is RHOA was on a pause for 2 years, came back while Salt Lake City had no filler episodes, baby. Shout out to Salt Lake City, baby. Shout out to Salt Lake City. But yeah, I just hope the girls can get it together. I really do. I really do. Because, like I said, girl, they need the check. And girl, I'm not even gonna sit here. Girl, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. And Portia, you know damn well you need the check because you over there trying to stunt and pull and act like you can afford that $7 million house that Simon because he done got booted, girl, to some detention center. Girl, I don't know why Portia even. Portia, get your ass out that house. Can we just talk? Can we talk? I don't have no money. Okay, I am broke. I ain't got no $7 million house. But can we be honest, y'all? Not to start tugging on Peach Juice wig. How many housewives, for real, how many housewives actually have a $7 million home? 7 million? And you got Portia, who just came back to work. Portia said out of her own mouth that she even let her Pampered by Portia house, Pampered by Portia. Right. It's a few. It's a few. And I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. let's count the girls who probably can afford out of all the housewives. You got Cal, Lisa Vanderpump, Sutton, Heather Dubrow. Heather Dubrow probably at the top of the list. Shamia is in a $9 million house. Candy probably could afford a $7 million house. And Candy cheap as hell. So, she just be safe. Okay. Candy don't even live in a $7 million house. Dr. Nicole, Bethany, y'all think Lawson can afford a $7 million house? Portia is a squatter. Okay. Oh, squatting ass helpful. But yeah, Portia is trying to get a portion of that $2 million down payment for her new spot. She has to get something otherwise. She laid down for nothing. Thank you, Angie B. I feel like most of the girls, I feel like most of the housewives could not afford a $7 million house. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. When I think about all the franchises and the girls, I feel like most of the girls could not. And I refuse to believe that Portia, who traded in her income for an allowance, girl, Portia stopped working and quit all of her jobs to receive an allowance from Simon, and even said out of her own mouth that she let Pampered by Portia kind of fall to the wayside because she was being a wife. Now, girl, you're gonna come back after you have not had any sort, I'm not gonna say any sort of income, but the income that you traded in for your Real Housewives of Atlanta and your Dish Nation, you traded it in for, girl, some coal. And when you found out, or when you figured out you was about to divorce Simon, you hurried up and ran your black ass back down to Bravo. Girl, you cannot afford no $7 million house. You ain't even worked. I remember reading, and I think it was a document. I think it was a document that Simon basically wanted Portia to be like a stay at home wife. And she received an allowance from Simon. Girl, you quit your jobs, girl, to receive an allowance from a motherfucking scammer. When I tell you I cannot make that shit up. You quit the highest paying job that you had, which was Real Housewives of Atlanta and Dish Nation, for an allowance from a mother scammer. Portia needed to do what Dr. Simone did. I'm sure Dr. Simone can afford that, but she won't buy it. Thank you, Resony. I would never forget that shit. Portia quit all her jobs. Portia quit all her jobs because she wanted to be a kept woman by a man who, girl, is sitting in a detention center and they say been scamming before I was born. Girl. Did y'all hear what I just said? Portia quit all of her jobs to go marry a man. At this point, bring back the ladies of season one RHOA, okay? And technically, she's still married to him. Legally, she's still married to him. Girl, I would never forget that. And y'all know as much as I be tugging on Portia's wig, y'all know I don't mind giving Portia her flowers because I'm not no hater. How many times have I said Portia really was on her way to being the face of Atlanta? I have said that so many times, and she fucked it all up for a scammer and came back season 16 and flopped. Thank you. See, I have said it. Yeah, I don't see it for Portia, but I ain't no hater though. Portia was on her way to really running that show. And she threw all of that away. How deep can you put the flowers in the ground though? Okay. And she threw all of that away. When I tell you Portia threw everything that she had, when I tell you I would never respect Portia, I'm sorry. Girl, I would never respect a person like that. Girl, I would never respect a man or woman who do some stupid ass shit like that. Girl, Portia in real life, girl, and y'all think I be trying to read Portia, but I'm telling the truth. Portia really, however she got there, she got there. Girl, Portia really worked for what she had. Do y'all hear what I'm saying? Portia had what the girls want. She had the $1 million home. She had the cars. She had the clothes, the shoes, the hair, the body, the teeth, the makeup. Portia got all of that on her own. Well, from what they said, she was fucking some African. But what I'm saying is, that's not the point. The point is, she still got it on her own. How, okay. You have said that, but I think she proved you wrong because she can't carry any show at this point. Thank you, Resney. So all I'm saying is Portia had all of that. She really did. For whatever reason, Portia was loved by the fans. Portia was loved by Bravo. How do you allow yourself to be an abandoned housewife, your 20s and 40s, baby? Thank you, Marcus the Woo. The fans love Portia. Bravo loved Portia. Andy loved Portia. Like the network loved Portia. Like they love Portia. And she had got a job down at Dish Nation. Like Portia, I felt like I was like, oh, okay, girl, girl, I don't really see it for, but I mean, like, girl, she doing her thing. But because I think in Portia's mind, her goal is to be a kept woman. Portia don't want to work. Don't nobody want to work, but bitch, we got to. Portia want to be a kept woman. Bad. So then she met Simon. Okay. And she just let all that shit go away. She gave a house to her mama. Girl, she gave her house to her mama. Girl, she quit Dish Nation. She quit the Real Housewives of Atlanta, baby, and went and married Simon. And then found out 15 months later the nigga pretty much was a scammer. Girl, found out. Portia came down to the internet. Matter of fact, I think I have it right here. Let me show you. This is what she said. This is what she said. Let me show you what she said. Hold up. Oh, here we go. And this is what Portia said. Hold up.
Who said that? Portia Williams coming back to Real Housewives of Atlanta? That's false. But Portia Guabadia is in the building. Y'all. Who said that?
Who said that?
Portia Williams coming back to Real Housewives of Atlanta? That's false. But Portia Guabadia is in the building. See y'all.
I was going, girl. I had to save it in my phone because I was supposed to put it in my review, and I forgot all about it. Baby, Portia came down to this motherfucking internet and said Portia Gubati is in the fucking building, and then went and filed for the girl. But I tell you, Portia low key damn near a scammer too. If you want to be honest about it, I'm gonna go ahead and just put it out there. Portia knew damn well she was about to leave that goddamn nigga. Portia came back. I don't know if y'all remember the timeline. I'm telling y'all the timeline. Portia came back to Bravo, signed that contract. After she signed the contract, about 2 or 3 weeks later, she filed for divorce from Simon. Do y'all remember the timeline? And then Andy Cohen came out and said that he didn't know nothing. They did not know Portia was getting a divorce. You know, Portia is just like Jennifer from Basketball Wives, baby. Portia came back and made this video, and I'm telling y'all about probably, girl, 3 days later, girl, it was real quick. Portia filed for divorce. And I remember Andy Cohen coming out saying that they did not know Portia was getting a divorce. So Portia ran over there, signed that contract to get back on the show, and then went and filed for divorce. And I'm gonna tell you what Portia fucked up at. Portia didn't think that Simon was gonna be hell on wheels. That's why at the beginning of the season, when Portia said Simon is trying to mess with my paycheck, remember how many times I got down, because you know they came back and said that they were trying to make this season more about, you know, wealth and luxury and all that stuff. Portia needed her home and the lifestyle for the new season of the show. And she really needed it. What the hell you mean low key? Portia is a big scammer. Thank you, Feel Good. And she really needed it so she could compete with Shamia. I don't think that Portia thought that Simon was going to really like gag her the way that he was gagging her. I think Portia just thought she was going to come back, be in the big house, have the Rolls Royce. So then it could be, oh, I'm one of the girls. But girl, Portia got to film in a coffee shop. She got to film at her old house with her mama. Girl, she got to film out in the car. Girl, Portia came. Girl, Simon was wearing Portia out to the point he was trying his hardest to make sure she couldn't film in that house. Because Simon knew that that's what she needed for the new season of the show. That's why Portia said Simon is trying to interfere with my job. Because she knew that on the new season, I'm telling y'all this, I'm telling y'all, she knew on the new season that it was going to be more about wealth and luxury. And she needed to compete. I'm going to go ahead and say it. She needed to compete with Shamia. I don't think it's anything wrong with Portia's old home. But the reality is, the house that Miss Diane lives in, Dirty Diana, the house that Dirty Diana lives in, Portia's old home, that home don't compete with Shamia's at all. At all. And Portia knows that. That's why she needed that $7 million house that her and Simon were in to still consider, be one of the girls. But you can't be one of the girls in your old house when you're trying to compete with Shamia in a goddamn museum. And that's just what it is. But I'm gonna leave Portia alone though. I'm gonna leave Portia alone.
And a goddamn
Hold on, so good. I thought I put the volume down. Hold up. Bravo been getting gagged left and right since the inception of season 16. We need a new poster board hashtag. Who is this hoe? We really do, baby. You can be a scammer, mean, or okay. You can be a scammer, mean, or dumb. Not all three. Portia. Thank you, Marcus the Woo. This is why I miss Marlo. She never cried about a man. Her billionaire brought her and her mom a house, and she taking care of her nephews. Hashtag soft life. Girl, you know what? Let me give Marlo her. You know, I always gave Marlo her. I don't mind giving the girls their flowers. You can say what the fuck you want to say about Miss Marlo. Let me be very clear. You can say what you want to say about LaToya Hutchinson. You can call Marlo whatever you want to call her. Marlo got a house that's paid off and a house that was paid off for her mama. Portia been a scammer. She had Drew in that gold naked hair that was so frizzy and teased that I'm surprised it didn't fight back. You can say what you want to say about Marlo. Whatever hoeing Marlo was doing, Marlo hoed for a house. Be very clear. Be very clear. Even if it's a townhouse, Marlo ain't got no mortgage and the house been paid off. And she made sure the old ass white man she was fucking. Come on. She made sure the old ass white man she was fucking made sure. Baby. If you're gonna sell it at a high price. I know that's right. And that's the real gag. I'm not all I'm saying is, girl, Marlo did what she okay. And you got Portia over there, girl. No shade. Still ain't learned shit at her big ass age. Girl, your first husband, you found out the nigga was divorcing you on Twitter. Let me shut up. I'm gonna leave Portia alone. I can talk about. I'm gonna leave Portia alone. But yeah, shout out to Portia though. Kenya reads for Marlo never hit for me because you can call Marlo an escort, but she isn't a fool. Kenya was crying over Mark, a deadbeat broke. Hey, thank you, Isma. Thank you so much. Baby. I told y'all, hey cousins, just made it. I just came to ask what the heck is going on with RHOA and Biggie Smalls, Eady, leeches, liars, and lawsuits. Oh my, woo child, the ghetto. Not at the ghetto part. Baby, girl, bang bang pulled the fast one over the girls. I hope she wins. She not gonna win, but I hope she wins. She ain't gonna win. But I hope she win though. That's what they asses get. Girl, that girl, when I tell you, baby, when I tell you Brit Eady came onto the motherfucking scene with the gangster lean, bitch. Baby came onto the motherfucking scene with the gangster lean and said, this was what she said. Let me go back to what she said happened. This is what she said. She's alleging defamation, intentional infliction of emotional distress, false light, and sexual harassment in a hostile work environment. Right. When I tell you, baby, that lady came out. Let me see what that lady said. Hold up. When I tell you, Bang Bang came out yesterday and said this, baby. As everyone is now aware, I am not attending the reunion. This was my decision. The events of this season have devastated me, and while I cannot say much right now, I do want to set the record straight about one thing. The graphic sexual photo surrounding the events in episode 5, that photo was not me. You want to see I gagged yesterday? As the episode makes clear, I did not see the photo at the time. Rather, I was made aware of the photo being presented at the event, and based on what I was told, assumed that it was somehow a photo of me, which is why I reacted in the way that I did. I did not know who was in the photo, but upon seeing it for the first time recently, I know now it was not me. I look forward to seeking accountability and moving past this dark part of my life, baby. When I tell you, when I tell you, Miss Thing put that shit out, baby, I was sitting in the car at the grocery store. My sister sent me this shit, and my sister don't even pay attention to the blogs like that, like that. She's like tap in from time to time, but she don't really pay attention. Baby, my sister sent me this shit. I couldn't even get out the car because I was like, "What's going on?" I was like, "I'm so confused." I was so confused. I was like, "What's going on?" I was like, "This don't make no sense." I was like, "Hold on, what's going on?" Like, and then today, girl, my sister, girl, it's so crazy. My sister is the one who called me this today. Mind you, I think I had just went to girl. No lie, I think I had just went to sleep. Just went to sleep. A couple hours later, Brit said, "Bravo moving like Diddy." Basically, baby, I heard my phone vibrating. Sometimes I sleep light, and then sometimes I don't. It just depends, I guess. And girl, my phone started ringing, and I usually sleep with my phone. I sleep with my phone on I'm so trifling. I sleep with my phone on vibrate. I turn my ringer off. Hostile work environment. How the hell she claiming hostile work environment and she the one bringing hostility and pistols? I'm so confused. And see, and that's what a gag is. This is the gag. The gag is this. Miss Andy is the one who got down to Bravo TV and said on TV at the Watch What Happens Live that an investigation happened. And based off of the investigation, Brit didn't have any pistols and whips. That's what he said. And Brit also kept her job for the remainder of the season. Kenya was gone. So that would more than likely, most people will look at that like, well, Kenya was in the wrong. If you kept Brit, that means that Brit wasn't in the wrong. If you got rid of Kenya, that means that Kenya was in the wrong. I feel like most people, that's how they would process it, right? So Britt wasn't in the wrong. Kenya was in the wrong. That's why she got suspended, fired, benched, whatever words you want to use. She got the boot. So I didn't do nothing. Because if I did something, y'all would have fired me. But y'all didn't fire me. Bitch, y'all fired her. That's the gag. But let me say something. There's no way that an investigation happened. And even if it did, it didn't happen that night. So how would you really know if she had a pistol or a whip on her? You wouldn't have known. You wouldn't have known. Y'all don't pat the girls down. Y'all don't check their Chanels. Y'all don't check their YSLs. Y'all don't check their Birkins. Y'all don't check their cars. It's not like they're walking through a metal detector. Wait, so why did she recently just see it's not her? Um, because she said when I read the article for People, she said that when she asked to see, they denied her request. So she never got to see it. And you know, on the show, on the episode, they didn't show it. On the episode, they didn't show it. And she wasn't there. Go on and say, baby, she want to say, baby, want to say Britney's pulling the fast one. She wasn't in the room. She wasn't in the room. Because when Kenya started, remember when Kenya started, Brit left. So she didn't see. So she's saying, according to People, that she asked the production or Bravo to see the tape and they told her no. This is what she's saying. Okay? That's what she said. And she just found out recently when she saw it that it was not her. So she's basically saying that Bravo, truly original, they let this lie continue. Hold up. My mouth is so dry. Bang, bang, a liar, liar, because how you lose all your insurance clearances, but it wasn't you in the still shots, but you will somehow crying for days. Thank you, Miss Nikki. Girl, we know she lying. So this is what she's saying, right? She's basically saying that truly original, Bravo, NBC, allowed this story to be told of me and the allegations of me basically sucking dick. And instead of you shutting it down because it wasn't me in the photo, you let the storyline continue. That's what she's saying. And because I was not in the room, I didn't know, I didn't see that it wasn't me. All I'm going by, I'm talking like I'm Brit. Okay? I'm talking like I'm Brit. I'm going by what was told to me. And what was told to me by basically the cast is that Kenya put up a poster board. Who is this hoe? What was told to me is that Kenya put up a poster board and it was a picture of me giving fellatio. That's what was told to me. So I took that as the truth. I asked production, could I see the video? They told me no. So this entire time, I took their word as the gospel that it was me. But come to find out, I recently saw the photos and it wasn't me. So now I'm suing because y'all knew that that was not me in the photo and y'all allowed this storyline to continue. And now I'm suing Bravo, NBC, True Original, and Indie Mall Shine North America for defamation, intentional infliction of emotional distress, false light, and sexual harassment in a hostile work environment. That's what the fuck Brit is saying. That's what she's saying. And Andy got on TV and said we did an investigation and she didn't have no pistols and whips. Let me tell you something. That's how you know it didn't happen. Because even when Kenya did what she did, if y'all really did an investigation over everything that happened, clock this T. If they really did an investigation over everything that happened to the point where they came to the conclusion that we're gonna let Kenya go or we gonna whatever they said Kenya said. Either she said I don't know, girl. To me, girl, she got fired. That's how I look at it. But y'all did this investigation. If y'all really had done the investigation like y'all said that y'all did, then when y'all did the investigation, then if Brit is right, then y'all would have known that it wasn't Brit in the photos. If y'all really did a thorough investigation, like y'all said y'all did. Because Bang Bang is saying that ain't me. Who is this hoe? That's what Kenya asked. Brit came back and said, once I saw the pictures, I ain't the hoe in the picture. Not to go over this again because I don't feel like really going over the whole thing. But like I said, like I said, if they just would have got rid of Bang Bang from the get go, but when you never win when you play dirty. But y'all wanted to get rid of Kenya, and now Bang Bang done came back and said that Kenya ain't. Bang Bang came back after y'all said that she ain't had no guns, she ain't had no pistols, she ain't had no whips, and said Kenya didn't even show a picture of me. Kenya didn't even show a picture of me, and I'm suing y'all hoes. Bitch, bitch. But I said that's some crazy shit. Baby, that girl came back and said Kenya didn't even have no picture of me, baby. And I'm suing y'all hoes. Bitch. 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 Baby. That is some crazy shit. That wasn't me. But if it wasn't her, then who was it? Because we didn't see it anywhere else on the web. Thank you, Miss Nikki. We don't know. And, you know, girl, here we go. Girl, I just said I was going to repeat myself, and I'm repeating myself. We don't know because in my head, like, it would be easy to figure it out because we didn't get to see, but they have it on camera. They filmed the event. So they saw who was on the picture. So they should be able to just go back to that day and say, girl, this is the picture. She's saying it's not her. Girl, your face look that different? But it has to be her because of everybody's reaction. Kelly literally left after she showed the picture. Portia was pissed and left. Cynthia was pissed and left. Shamia left. I think it was the end of the scene, the end of the day, but they still left. Oh, girl. They didn't stick around and just kiki with Kenya about it. Brit not wrong. If my pics got exposed, I want to see them ASAP because I'm gonna be overthinking overthinking was my hair done? Was my body tea in the pic? Okay. But okay, girl, did I see that roll on the side? Bang Bang pulled a reverse Uno draw four on Bravo. She really did. She really did. She really did. She really, really did. So when and where did we see the photos and why did the cast behave like it was you? Why didn't Kia not come out and say it wasn't her? I'm sick of RHOA and the puzzles. I just want to watch TV. Thank you, Resney. Alexia played liar by profile. All these heifers, you're nothing but a liar, a cheater, deceiver, heartbreaker. I don't want you back in my life, so I'm taking the money, the cars, the kids, the dogs. I want it all. You're nothing but a liar, a cheater, a deceiver. Girl, that's old school. You got to be a certain age to know about that song. Okay. And I don't want you back in my life, so I'm taking the money, the keys, the cars, and the dog. I want it all. I know I want it all. This is insane, nasty work. That's what I'm saying. When I tell you this is some crazy shit, it really is crazy. It's some crazy shit. Because them girls didn't react like, girl, Kenya, okay. She was stupid as hell for doing what she did, but Kenya ain't stupid. That was a dumb moment. She should have did what she did. But what I'm saying is Kenya ain't did all of this to the point where she been going on Tamron Hall. Kenya went on Tamron Hall, a bona fide journalist. Excuse me. Those girls did not react the way that they did to that picture because it wasn't not Portia, Bang Bang, Brit. But then Brit comes out and says, it wasn't me. They need to release the photos. I'll be able to tell if it's her or not. Bertha, Bertha is a cocoa. Bertha is a cocoa for Cocoa Puffs. Thank you, Willow. I mean, Bertha is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Sorry, cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I don't know. It's crazy. Like the whole situation is absolutely insane. The only thing I can say is, baby, when I say that Bang Bang really did pull a reverse Uno card on y'all hoes down in Bravo, y'all did all of that trying to protect that lady. Had her stay around because y'all wanted to get rid of Kenya. And the whole time, girl, Bang Bang was plotting. The whole time, this thing was plotting. I said, I got them. You know what I really think it is? I really think she got pissed off when she saw the season. I'm telling y'all that's what it is. I'm telling y'all that's what it is. When I keep repeating myself, I'm gonna be done. Then we're gonna go after this because I already said this like 15 times. When they told Brit that they was gonna protect her. I'm telling y'all, I feel in my gut, Olivia Pope. I feel it in my gut. They told Brit that she was gonna be protected. So that's why Brit came out lying, saying that, oh, Kenya hazed me. I didn't have no pistols and whips, blah, blah, blah. All that shit she put on the internet. But then when the show aired, she was gagged. Because they didn't really give a fuck about Brit. They just wanted Kenya out. Kenya was gone by episode 5, so they was good. So they was like, girl, we just gonna put it out there, girl. We don't give a fuck about it. She's a one. They probably already knew she's gonna be a one and done housewife anyways. Girl, just put it out there. Didn't even Candy say she saw it on Amazon Live? No, I don't think she said it on. I don't know. Well, I don't know if she said it on Amazon Live or not. I know she said it on an interview. What is called the Morning Hustle, the Hustle Morning. She said it in an interview that somebody brought up a website, and she saw Brittany on the website. That's what she said. And yeah, she said that during an interview, but I don't think unless she said it on Amazon Live too. But she said that on an interview, like the Morning Hustle show or something like that. But yeah. Crazy. Crazy. That's all I can say. It's crazy. And so now Brit is pissed. I really think that's what it is. Now she's pissed. I hate to say it. It's like she's a girl. I hate to say it. She's like a woman. She's a person. I'm not gonna say woman. She's a person scorned. Because Brit knows she got played. Brit knows she look crazy. Baby, don't even get me. We already talked about somebody lying. Portia got on her channel and said Brit was a minor. She said she was underage. She sure did. Drew said in the episode that she knew the dude in the photo. And Drew did say that. I don't know. And you know what's so crazy? You know what's so crazy? Now we're gonna watch the rest of the season. How many episodes they have left? Probably 3. I'm assuming 3 or 4. I guess I don't know. We're gonna watch the rest of the season, girl. We know. Like now it's kind of like, girl, we know Brit not coming to the reunion, and we know she's suing. Did they take her picture off BravoCon? I don't know. Thank you, Resney. Let's check and see who's coming. They still got a picture up, girl. Her picture's still up. It's still up there. Well, we know she's not coming. A mess. A hot ass mess. Girl, he threw a table at his wife. I have not, I haven't been watching the season yet. I'm still trying to get through season 1. Oh well, it is what it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. Charles deserves second chair at the reunion. I don't care, baby. Okay, Brit made my hair hurt with all this chaos and confusion. When I tell you, it really is. It's just a big ass circus now, and that it literally like when I tell you, Brit is going out with a bang. Girl, Bang Bang is going out with a bang. When I tell you that girl done caused so much chaos and confusion down to the goddamn Real Housewives of Atlanta, just like that, girl, that quick. That girl, that girl came in one season. And said, "I'm gonna show y'all hoes. I'm gonna show you how y'all really do it." That's a mess. Anyways, y'all, that's it. Shout out to Bang Bang. Shout out to girl. Shout out to production. Y'all hoes need to get fired in real life. Girl, y'all are a mess. Y'all are a mess. Andy, you a mess. Um, NBC, you a mess. NBC Universal, y'all a mess. Girl, y'all gonna have to. You know what's so crazy? Do NBC Universal have something to do with it? I know they're included in the lawsuit, but I feel like it's more so Bravo and Truly Original. Does that make sense? What I'm asking. I mean, I know they. I know they're still being included in the lawsuit. Right, NBC is like the mother company, right? Right, right. But I feel like not to take NBC out of it. I feel like the blame will more so go on like Truly Original and then Bravo. But of course, we got to include NBC because they're the. But really and truly, it's really. I feel like it's really Truly Original, honestly. I feel like it's Truly Original. But we're gonna include everybody though. Brit gave Bravo her ass to kiss and played the long game. She's gonna get a couple of dollars. Thank you so much. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's up, Faith Love Life and Style? What's up? Yes, like I feel like it's production, but because of the lawsuit, we're gonna include all y'all hoes. We're gonna include Truly Original. We're gonna include Bravo, and then we gotta include NBC too. But I feel like the majority of it, girl, no shade. If we're gonna be honest, I feel like the majority of it falls on Truly Original. I do. I really do. Well, Bravo, because y'all hired Bang Bang. But what I'm saying is like production again, not to just keep repeating myself, but based off what Patrick McDonald said, production got all the power. I think Bravo hires the girls. I think Bravo hires the girls, and then once the girls are hired, they ship the girls off. Girl said ship the girls off. And then once they do the hiring, I think that's when production comes in and they just take over everything. Bravo, yeah, because Bravo hired production. Yeah, okay, yeah. So now Bravo gets brought right. That is true. Yeah, duh. Okay, so Bravo gets brought into it because they hired Truly Original, and then NBC gets brought into it because you're the parent company. So Truly, you getting sued, and then Bravo, you getting sued because you hired girl Truly Original, and then NBC, you getting sued because bitch, you the parent company of Bravo. So all y'all hoes getting sued. Come on. Thank you, Faith Love Life and Style. Production is the bad teacher, Bravo is the school, and NBC is the school system. There we go. Production is the bad teacher, Bravo is the school, and NBC is the school system. There we go. There we go. That's a mess. That's a hot ass mess. There we go. There we go. That's a mess. A hot ass mess. Oh, and she sued. She did. I forgot. She sued a fourth company too. She did. She sued a fourth production company too. She did. She sued a fourth one. Mm-hmm. Endemol Shine North America. Uh-huh. Brit said, I'm gonna get my money from somewhere. Right. Shout out to Brit Eady. Girl. You know what's so crazy, believe it or not? I know y'all about to roll your eyes. You know, I was kind of looking forward to probably running into her at BravoCon. I don't know if she watches my videos or not, but I was low key because I never disliked Brit. I just thought that she was just like, girl, just ghetto. I never disliked Brit. I just thought she was just, just a little, woo child the ghetto, Um, but I was kind of like, I kind of want to bump into Brit, girl. I kind of want to bump into Brit just like one time. Hey, girl, what? Girl, you's a mess, girl. No shade. Let's go have a cocktail, girl. You was doing the absolute most, sister. Girl, you was doing the most on the show. I know you feel foolish. You feel foolish, huh? You feel foolish, huh? You were looking like a stalker, baby. Okay, it was giving Stan. Thank you. Look out for Lauren is similar to Cassie's lawsuit against Diddy. She sued Bad Boy to ensure she would get paid because it's still an employee dynamic. I know that's right. Come on. Y'all better break it down, baby. I'm getting my money one way or another. I'm going to get something. But now Bang Bang ain't even going to be at BravoCon. Oh, bang. I was kind of looking forward to kind of bumping into you, girl, in the ladies' room. Be washing our hands together. Oh, hey, girl. How you doing? I think I know you. You make videos, huh? Uh-huh. I call you Bang Bang. Uh-huh. How you been? Girl, are you mad at me? Girl, I just tell the truth. That's it. Mhm. You want to go have a drink? Okay. Girl, you know you did the girl, you know you did the most right. Girl, now we got girl. You know you did the most right. Girl, you were looking kind of left food. You want some hand sanitizer? You want some hand sanitizer? Uh-huh. Right. Girl, you did the absolute most. Girl, it was giving psychotic tea, low key. Hmm. Girl, you literally came off as a fan of the show. No, you did. You did. Girl, you were quoting Kenya to her face. You quoted Kenya to her face. Girl, so we know you've been watching since season 5 because Kenya said, girl, don't come for me unless I send for you season 5. So you've been watching season 5 with the rest of us. Girl, we on season 16. So you a real fan of the show like us, girl. You quoted Kenya from season 5. Girl, that would have been me in the restroom with Bang Bang. Girl, quiet as his cup, her husband probably would have been in there too. Hey, let me shut up. Girl, let me shut up. Her husband would have been in there too, right with us, honey. Okay. Maybe if Brit wins the lawsuit, she will finally leave her lavender marriage. Let's talk about the husbands. Baby, the Honda 07, let's talk about the husbands. Hey! Baby. Mm-hmm. But anyways, now who I'm going to run away from? Girl, who I'm going to run away from? Girl, it's a couple of girls I'm going to turn around and go the opposite way if I see them. Girl, turn around. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. 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 Uh-uh. Girl, who is that? Oh, girl, turn around. Go the other way. Go back to the other. We going the other way. Go. No, go, 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 go. Hurry up. Okay. Okay. Shit. Okay, girl, speed walking, running. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Ah, girl. Okay, girl, speed walking, baby. Hmm. Oh, baby, that's a mess. Anyways, y'all, that's it. It's 11 o'clock. I've been here for 3 hours, girl, running my mouth. I'm about to go. Again, thank y'all so much for watching. Can you please like the video before we get out of here? Shout out to Bang Bang Eady, girl. I hope you get something because, girl, Bravo, girl, I need Bravo to learn a lesson. Now, is she going to get something? Probably not. Girl, Bang Bang, if she get anything, it's going to be a couple of dollars. But I don't think I don't think Bang Bang getting no 20 million. Girl, that's, like I said, girl, Bang Bang is going up against the machine. That ain't just like no little lawsuit, girl. You know what I'm saying? And then Bang Bang did a whole bunch of girl. I'm about to. Okay, girl, give me 5 minutes. Give me 5 minutes, and then give me 2 minutes, and I'm gonna be done. This is why I don't believe Bang Bang. Okay, and then we're gonna be done for real. Bang Bang, you did a lot this season to the point where you said you lost your license. Bang Bang said that she lost her license. That's what she said. Angela clocked her, and then she quickly walked it back. But she was going to put that lie out there of her losing her license because she had already told Shamia. Because remember, Shamia said, well, let me just ask a question. She already said that she lost her license. And then Brit hurried up and cleaned it up and said, well, no, I'm being investigated. Well, no, girl, you would have kept going with that lie if Angela wouldn't have clocked you right then and there. So it's like, girl, you've been lying. You've been lying like, you know what I'm saying? I think it's her in the pictures. I do. I do. I think it's her. If we find out that it's not Brit in those pictures, girl, I am going to gag. Girl, if we find out that it is not Brit Eady in those pictures, the way I am going to gag. But I think it's her. The crazy thing is she publicly co-signed that this happened to her. So bang bang, I don't know. You confirmed it happened to you publicly. Girl. And everybody else confirmed it was her too. Like, can we just be honest? Girl, it's not like Brit Eady is 90 years old and she's showing us a picture when she was 30 or 40. Yeah, then we might not be able to know who you are. But girl, your face ain't changed that much. If you saw a picture of me at 21, of course I look older, but you would still say, oh, that's Rodney. Girl, your face, even with Bang Bang's nose job, I saw a picture of Bang Bang before her nose job. She still looked the same. You could tell she got a nose job, but I knew that was her. So I'm trying to say, like, girl, how different does your face can't look that like the girl? I'm not. Girl, I'm about to go. Girl, see, I'm steady going. I can't even get off the goddamn line. You, girl, I don't even care. Girl, that girl about to have my head hurting. Okay, bitch. I'm not even trying to. I'm not even about to try to figure it out because I don't know. Girl, that girl, bang bang, you done caused so much motherfucking chaos and confusion. What I tell you, girl, you have caused so much chaos and confusion. That's exactly Aaliyah. Nobody said that doesn't look like her. Y'all sure that's her? No. And that's the thing. Nobody said like, girl, that ain't her. Nobody said, who was that? Kelly got pissed off and left. Portia got pissed off and was like, unmic me. Cynthia got pissed off and said, girl, you better than this. Girl, they know how you look. Girl, they know how you look. Then you got Cynthia. Oh, Cynthia. Girl, Cynthia. Girl, the gag is Cynthia. Girl, you lost your sister over a scammer. Girl, I ain't even got into your ass, Cynthia. Cynthia, girl, you did all of that, girl, holier than that. Can I say something, y'all? Damn, I said I was gonna go. Okay, can I say something that we gotta go for real? Now that y'all out of y'all feelings, girl, now that y'all are out of y'all feelings about the episode, can y'all go back and watch? Girl, because at first y'all was trying to act all high and mighty. Girl, I need y'all to go back and watch that episode, watch that scene. Girl, the shit is hilarious. Girl, just go back and watch. I'm telling you, once y'all get out of y'all, girl, your high horse, go back and watch. I'm telling y'all, the shit is hilarious. I need y'all to look at everybody's reactions. They like even Portia. When Kenya said, hold up. When Kenya said, I'm that bitch, still that bitch, gonna forever be that bitch, whatever she said. And then she did like this. And then baby, and then the camera panned to Portia and Portia did like this. bitch, bitch. When Kenya blew the kiss and Portia looked like her, and Portia looked like who she blowing that to? Y'all have to go back and watch it. I'm telling y'all, it's little shit like that that if you go back and watch it, the scene is actually hilarious. Girl, you had Kenya in the back, girl. You had Kenya in the back, bitch, taking shots, boots. You hear me? Kenya in the back getting fucked up, taking shots. Girl, getting her hair done. Girl, freshening up her makeup and shit. Bitch. Girl. Girl. Quick, Kenya. Girl, don't come for me, them, unless I send for you, Kenya. Thank you. Girl. When Kenya said, I'm telling y'all, hold on, let me stop laughing. When Kenya said, don't come for me, and then the crowd said, unless I send for you, and then she said, thank you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That shit, that whole scene was a kiki to me. Don't come for me unless I send for you. Thank you. I said, this bitch is crazy. I said, this bitch is crazy. That shit was so funny. I'm telling you, you're not gonna catch. I didn't catch it the first time because I was so like, girl, my heart was beating fast, and I was like, oh my god, this shit is crazy. What's about to happen? So I didn't catch it the first time, but when I went back and watched it, and I watched it again, I was like, girl, this shit is low key. Girl, I was like, this shit is low key kind of funny. Girl, the more I kept watching the scene, I was like, this shit is low key kind of hilarious. Once I started looking at everybody's reaction, girl, the shit is funny. This shit is funny. But yeah, I want y'all to go back and watch the scene now that, girl, the smoke has died down. And now, you know, girl, y'all know Bang Bang said it wasn't her. We don't know who it was. Give the flowers to the homeless outside, girl. She said, you stay out of it. Shut up. Kelly had that bottle of water. Girl, Kelly had that bottle of water. She said, you stay out of it. And Kelly was like, hold up. Hold up. Bitch, Kelly had that bottle of water. And she keeps going, you stay out of it. King Kelly like, oh. And then Shamia said, King. Then Shamia said, Kenya. And then she said, no, that bitch straight me with a gun. Bitch, I can't even get it out. And then Shamia said, Kenya, no. She said something like that. And then Kenya said, no, that bitch straight me with a gun. When I tell you, that shit was hilarious. Y'all really have to go back and watch it. I'm telling y'all. Girl, if you watch it and just look at what everybody's saying and everybody's reaction, it make it even better. It is a mess. Girl, she told that bitch, she said, no, that bitch straight me with a gun. So I know that's right, kid. Oh, bitch. She said, who is this hoe? Who is this hoe? Bitch. And then she held up that last bitch. Then she held up that last poster board, and then she said, I'll tell you who she is. Girl, can you have that last poster board up? And baby, that whole screen just went black. Boop. I said, oh my God. Baby, that whole screen went black. Baby. Girl. I said, oh my God, this is a mess. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Yeah, ooh-wee. Girl, Portia walked outside. Bitch, Portia walked outside. She was like, I'm done. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. This shit is hilarious to me. Girl, Portia walked outside. She was like, can you take my mic off? She's like, I'm done. Hold up. Bitch. Can you take my mic off? I'm done. Bitch, Portia was pissed. I'm done. Take my mic off. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm ready to go. Girl, Portia was over it. Oh my God. Anyways, y'all. I want you to take my mic off, bitch. Baby, they was dumb, baby. Anyways, shout out to Kenya. Shout out to Portia. And y'all know I don't see it for Portia, but Portia did have me kikiing in that scene. Shout out to Kelly and Shamia. That bitch threatened me with a gun. I bet you they shut their asses up too, bitch. Well, I'll tell you, I bet you Shamia didn't say nothing else. I bet you Kelly didn't say nothing else. Okay? Bitch. Anyways. But yeah, that's it. I'm gone. Make sure y'all go back and watch episode 5. And I'm telling you, you will really laugh at the scene. At least I know I think the shit is still funny. All right, y'all. Okay, because Brit. Oh, that's another thing too, girl. Brit. Oh, let me say this before I go. Let me go watch it before Bravo has to pull it as a result of the lawsuit. Yes, Brit is trying to get them to take the episode completely down. Brit doesn't even want the episode to be available to watch. So she wants episode 5 completely gone. Off Peacock, whatever, NBC, girl, whatever. YouTube, whatever it's at, she want it gone. So you got to go rewatch it and screenshot it, girl, before they, just in case they do take that motherfucker down. All right, y'all, I'm gone. Thank y'all so much for watching. I had a good time. Talk to y'all probably tomorrow. Bye, y'all.